So we're on the dock. It's like shaking actually. There's the smallest, so there's that thing. Those are two things. So so out there used to be a sandbar, but the tide's going in, so it's covered right now. See that shadow? So all right, now we're gonna go. So there's a view of Elm Street Beach, and eventually, I think when I come back, that rock is gonna be covered again. Because the high tide gets covered, and then a low tide, it's like to right up now.
Oh, Joe, I saw Logan the other day. Joe, I saw Logan the other day. Logan? With a pin. Him? Where?
There's a machine right there. So now we're off the pier. I mean, we're still walking on the pier, but we're gonna be so. I wonder if the rock is gonna be covered or not. But I think I like moved it a little bit or something like that. But could be. So there's over there is like a shower, literally. During Hurricane Sandy, so there's the pier. There's that. And it. One time, that rock was probably covered. Well, I didn't see the rock, but during a winter storm, I was walking Harley. Well, I was walking mainly during a winter storm. So yeah. But anyways, so now we're walking that way. There is I don't know. I think that's a normal cloud, or it just looks dark because it's covering the sun. Which I think it is, actually. Because the tends. Well, that one looks extra dark than that one. And also, like 4 days ago, there was a water spill happening in Seaside Heights. And Mom, guess what? There was a tornado there was a water spill happening at Seaside Heights, New Jersey.
What, now?
No, I meant like 4 days ago.
4 days ago, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Come on, Harley.
And when it was happening, the waves were moving toward the tornado because of the wind. All right, guys. So now we're going to Florida Beach, and first we're going back upstairs. And this is Harley. You know, has been flying on your rocket, Kevin Owens. Yeah. So I'm gonna come downstairs and bring all of my WWE friends. Only because taking all of it is kind of like a lot. There's the playground. I got an insane itch. It's itching like crazy. Harley, what are you doing?
Loves to play.
I can see that. Wow. All right, let's go. Come on. Another one. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Ah. So yes, it's. I think it's like medium tide actually. Yeah. I think it's either low tide or medium tide. Definitely not high tide. And the sandbar's covered. Yep. And the sandbar's covered. So that's why I said it's medium tide because the sandbar's covered. And at low tide it's uncovered. So yeah. Is that a storm cloud or a shadow of the sun getting covered by clouds? Come on, Harley. So there is the insane water level. Let's go and get a closer look at this. Alright guys, so here it is during Hurricane Sandy. That's the watermark. It was literally that high. All of that was covered. And it never gets covered like that ever. Unless during a hurricane. Storm surge. Those lots of waves. The pier, the dock was the thing probably destroyed. Because there were huge waves in there too. Definitely not 50 feet because the ocean was not even 50 feet. Probably about like 10-foot waves. I think that over here, the Hurricane Sandy was like normal waves, like ocean waves. Or it was like 20, 10 feet, 9 feet, 6 feet, 5 feet waves. But at rivers, that doesn't happen really. At rivers, there's usually no waves. It's like small as like not even a foot tall, like an inch, like a centimeter, like 1 centimeter or 2 or 5 centimeters tall waves. So yeah, I have my hands up. I don't know why. I'm like fighting. So here are the steps, guys. They're when you move the step, for I guess some reason, I don't know why, but definitely medium tide. So those are the logs, guys, and the high tide, those get covered, and they're sticking out now. They're like sticking out. They're sticking out. So maybe when it comes back, those will be covered. Who knows? It's definitely medium tide because they're like sticking out. All right. So now we're going to the end. There's the end. We're going to Flood Beach. I'm gonna probably end the video there. And yeah. So the last time that we came here, those were covered. It was very high tide because the log was covered. The rock was covered, and the first step of the stairs at Flood Beach was covered because of the high tide, and then before it wasn't covered, but now it's probably even lower now. There was some high tide last time. It wasn't flooding; it was just highness, high her. The dock was not flooded because it just floats. It floats with the water. Low tide it drops down, and high tide it raises like a boat. It's like stuck on the ground and low tide, and then it raises just like that. Now, I wonder if that. So at high tide over here, there's a rock that gets covered, and then I think it's like either sticking out. Then at low tide, it's like the tide is like so far out that the rock is like surrounded by sand. It's Harley. So now we're at the end. So that way is Flood Beach. It's not flooded right now because it's medium tide, but probably will get covered soon. I bet. Because the high tide over here, it's literally flooded. Medium tide is like that, and now low tide is farther. Alright. Yeah, the step is probably, the first step is probably way low now. Yeah. So, here's over here, guys. Those were the tide marks. You can see it was like very high. And there's that. So if you guys want to do the video next, you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.